Here's another North Arlington Lyon Village property. This one's not a fixer-upper. This is the most expensive one I've put in this Substack so far. Looks out over this neighborhood, which is a mix of older houses and also things that have been torn down and rebuilt that are more expensive. We are in the attic. The attic consists of a very sunny room with relatively high ceiling. Faces south. You can see out this window. That's the courthouse metro stop area. Oh my gosh. That is actually, I think, my building, the red brick one in the corner where our office is. Did not realize you could see our office from here. Here is a bathroom in this kind of bonus room. What's so funny is, I guess this is actually 2 rooms. So there are 2 bedrooms up here. I almost started to say that was a walk-in closet, which I started to say, got a video myself there. I started to say partly because this house has such astounding large walk-in closets that small second attic bedroom is almost like a walk-in closet for this house. So here's the actual second floor, which has many, many bedrooms. I've already been through it all, and I don't remember if there were 4 or 5 or however many. Here's one. Oh, and you can see across the way. So there are a couple. There are a couple of the kind of McMansion-y houses that, somebody tore down and built a newer structure. And there's my office building, the red brick one in the distance. I should buy this and I could walk to work. So this has its own ensuite, as well as a closet. Here's another bedroom, a small one. This faces east. It shares a bath. It shares a bathroom with this third bedroom. This third bedroom also has its own little walk-in closet. Here we have this very generous stairwell with these really lovely, I assume somewhat custom windows that let in a lot of light. That's south. Kind of smart of them to put the stairwell on the southern edge of the house so that you get all this southern light. It's almost like having a skylight, southern light. Here's a large utility room. Here is the master bedroom, which has a truly large walk-in closet, which is why I started to call that little bedroom upstairs a closet, because it's not much bigger than this. And then there's another walk-in closet. We have his and hers walk-in closets. Here is the actual bedroom, quite lovely. Windows that face west and north. For me, this is a perfect bedroom because since the windows faced west, it means that you do not get sun in your eye in the morning. You only get it at night. So unless you're planning on going to bed, this is currently $2.8 million and some change. If you're going to bed before the sun goes down, you're out of luck. But if you want to sleep past dawn, dawn is not coming in that window. Fantastic soaking tub. His and hers, hers and hers, vanities. And another sunny stairwell. Sunny, but it has sconces in case you need them. And then we get to the really lovely, somewhat open flowing first floor. There's a back deck, there's a fireplace, there's a dining nook, there's this living room area, there's this huge kitchen island. That's the front door. Here is a powder room near the front door, but it's a powder room that has a shower. So you can just go running and whatever. Here's an office. Pop right in. Here's a separate dining room off the kitchen. Has windows on two sides. Here's a little pantry with these nice archways. Here's pantry shelving and a little closet. Wine bar. Nice little pantry area. 6-burner gas stove. Here's a mudroom where you can take off your boots. Surprised they don't have a teeny sun shower where you wash your feet after you take off your muddy boots. But from what I've heard, this developer will add that in if you want it. He'll do quite a number of things, apparently. There's the garage. I guess that older garage is on the other property. Kind of wild. You can get a fence put in, too. They just didn't do it because they didn't want to delay putting it on the market. But they will put in a fence for you, and they will change around the bathroom towels as needed. Apparently, since this is built by a developer who does this, used to do it in DC, got tired of doing it in DC, very understandable, decided to instead renovate properties in Virginia. You can apparently get things finished off differently if you would like, some within limits. Here we're going down into the basement, and we still have this great, huge open stairwell with these great southern windows letting in all this light. And then down here, we have yet another giant entertainment space, or you could just decide that this is where the teenager lives. Actually, maybe I'd let the teenagers live upstairs and I'd stay down here. I don't know. It has an almost kitchen. Just need to pop in a little electric refrigerator or stove there. There's even a place to pop in a dishwasher. There's already a sink. The sink is always the problem because everything else is just electricity. Here we have a little landing so you can go back upstairs to the side yard or the backyard. Also lets in sunshine even though we're technically underground now, or at least partially underground. And down here we have what I guess is meant to be a home gym given the flooring, but it could be a bedroom. It does have a window or closet, so legally for tax assessment purposes, it is not a bedroom. This, however, has a closet and it has a window. So for tax assessment purposes, this is an actual bedroom. But in practice, one could make this a 3-bedroom apartment. I guess you could, in practice, since it has its own exterior entrance, and it has this room, that room, and this big room, which is so big one could also do a little dividing here with like Soji screens or something and make this a sleeping area. In practice, I don't know how many people buying a $2.8 million house need this, but in practice, oh, and here we have this little bonus piece, which has a light fixture. Oh, it's a little white room with towel off this not quite kitchen. So it could be a kitchen pantry. I'm going to resist saying you can make it a bedroom too. In practice, what I was going to say is you could put 3 George Mason graduate students or law students, since George Mason Law School is very close to here, down here, 3 or more. There's a bedroom, another bedroom. There's only 1 bathroom. This just needs an electric stove, a refrigerator, and maybe a dishwasher to be a kitchen. This area is huge, so you could take one side of it or the other and put some kind of sleeping system, some kind of bed and screen. I just think three law students could live down here. 2 certainly could. Or a couple who want to live in the neighborhood, can't afford an apartment or a condo yet. Someone could live down here and pay you rent. They could pay you enough rent to chop a couple $100,000 off the price, at least. maybe even a little more. And of course, it would be temporary. You don't have to keep them forever. And they could come in that little entrance. They could park in the back or on the side street and come in that little entrance. They wouldn't have to bother you. You'd still have this kind of common stairwell so you could hear them. Whether you want to do something about the common stairwell here or not, I don't know. You could obviously put up drywall and a door here and have this sealed in. I guess you'd have to do something about giving them a washer dryer. Maybe you just tell them to go to the laundromat. I don't know. But it is almost a separate rental unit. So here we are back to the very impressive first floor, which we see this kind of open room, windows north, windows west, and windows south. So it's kind of hard to argue with this place, I think, but then when you start paying close to $3 million, you do want to have a place that you can't argue with.